What's up YouTube, TMZ1313 here. Today I just got a broken servo motor and I'm going to turn it into a DC motor. So I've had a few servo motors that are broken, but it's the actual motor that's broken and not the electronics. And this one, the electronics is basically shot, but the motor works fine. So I'm going to turn this servo motor into a geared DC motor, which will basically give the motor more torque for certain projects I'm doing. If it was the opposite way around, where you have a motor that don't work but electronics are fine, you could also use that for maybe a winch on your RC car or some brake lights on your RC car. You could wire it up. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'm talking about turning this servo motor into a geared DC motor, which it basically is. The only difference between a geared DC motor and a servo motor is a servo motor tells the computer what position that motor is at. A geared DC motor does not. It just spins. So the problem that you got come across is that this only turns 180 degrees, so we need to make it where it turns a full 360 without no problem. So the first thing you want to do is take the screws off the back, like so, and you want to pop this top off very carefully. You don't want to screw up any of the gears. If it falls apart, it's really hard getting it back together. Now, on one of these gears, there's going to be like a little lever or a stop. And you got to take that off with some wire cutters or something. It used to be right there, as you can tell. But I cut that up. So that will allow the gears to turn all the way around. But there's also another thing. There's a potentiometer that won't allow it to turn a full 360 degrees. So what you need to do now is take out this chip. Sometimes you gotta unsolder these. So I'm gonna do that, get this chip off, and then I'll show you what to do with the potentiometer. Alright, so I took out the potentiometer and the electronic chip, as you could tell. This was the older style one. Normally they're a lot integrated, but this one was the older one. So electronics are crap in this one. Here's a potentiometer. This is how the servo told the computer or whatever controlling the servo of what position it's in. Then as you notice, I got my gears in a certain way, and that just shows me on how I need to put them back and which way they're going, up and down and stuff. So I got the computer chip off and just the motor in there. And I'm going to put it back together. So this one goes first up in there, like so. And we got this one that goes on top of here, like that. And this one goes right in the middle, just like that. So now, if everything's correct, it should spin. So we'll give it a try and see what goes on. Alright, so I'm going to hook up some power to it, and now it should spin a full 360 degrees. And by switching the wires, I can make it go the other way. And that's how you turn a servo motor into a geared DC motor. And the benefits of this, other than just a regular motor, is that it's going to have more torque, so it could lift or pull or push things a lot more than what this motor can. Alright, I'll see you guys later.